Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
111.
Oh. Here's a 2-0. Hey! Fastball is outside. The 3-1 is on the way. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
McLain.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. That one outside. And that's ball one. Just underway here in Milwaukee.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Friedl aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Kyle Stower.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course of a season, those are huge numbers. So when you think about that kind of consistency, they better be very careful in the way that they approach it.
Digging in, Elly De La Cruz. That clips a corner. De La Cruz made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game.
You want to know how rare his 4-steal game was? In MLB history, only 3 players have more than 5 games like that. Ty Cobb, Vince Coleman, and Ricky Henderson. Ricky's special, though. He did it 19 times in his career. Crazy.
The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
1 away with a runner at third. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Just missed. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Stays alive. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. 1 away with a runner at third. On the ground, Ortiz sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe with a couple of homers in his last game. 2 down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 2 and the Brewers nothing. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the mound today, Andrew Abbott. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. This is Brice Turang. Abbott was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Man at second. To third. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Base hit into right center. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Andrew Vaughn now at the plate. Fouls away the first offering.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Blake Perkins.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Now it's the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In there for strike one. Runners are at the corners, one away. This one in the air, center field. Friedl gets under it, brings it in, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. In to score from third. We are tied at 2.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nope, that's low.
The 1-0. Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, Benson on the move. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. The Reds lead it 2-2. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Chop to the left side. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman, Sal Stewart.
It was a bang-bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Frelick settles underneath it, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 33.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Tied up here in the early going.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and now 3-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square and 2 apiece. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Yes.
The 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's the rookie third baseman. Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. McLain. Oh, what a flip for one.
You're out.
A sensational double play.
Poetry in motion right there, Boo. Great job moving to his right to gather it, flip behind the back, and get things going for the double play.
Base is empty after the double play. Blake Perkins digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Perkins hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Fought off foul. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses, and that is ball one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stowers should have this one, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on now to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month.
I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
Stephenson launched a homer in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, TJ.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The batter, number 9.
And here's a look at how he's
Matt
using his pitches in this one.
McLain.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McLain. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Strike. Woo.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Perkins on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Hold up, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it, shit will be televised. Then I'm going out with a bang.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now a drag
No,
bunt, third base
that's
side.
foul ball.
And foul ball. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. Ball one there. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22, Christian.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Hey!
To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Yelich out on the play. That's the third out. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. On to extra innings. Elly De La Cruz with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
This one in the air, center field. Frelick on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one's in there. That's strike one. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball inside.
1-2 now. Base hit center field. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next,
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Foul ball there. Bounced up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And that one ripped into right. 1 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Hey!
There's a line drive to left field. Stowers takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
up next for the Brewers.
Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Rengifo working through some struggles lately. There's a line drive to left field. And that will end the inning. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2.
Whole lot of views for real, just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real. Major League World Series Game 7.
Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hide the sun, there the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Frelick in position. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Sal.
In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Oh.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Next for Cincinnati, Kyle Stower. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short, Ortiz. 3rd out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece.
Comes the mic when I come to get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what? Here we go, y'all. Say what?
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On a line. And there's one away.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one the other way, and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Blake Perkins. Swinging a foul out of play. The Reds trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5.
That's the ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Go ahead run on base. Sal Frelick will hit next. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. You're out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function can be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. The sun is shining. L-O-V.
Next to hit, Tyler Stephenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
Woodruff back to work.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-1 down. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is TJ Friedl.
That's a ball.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The Reds with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick drifts towards it. He's got it. One away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Kyle
Brewers,
Harrison into the game.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Ground ball could be 2. There's one. Throw to first. Baby.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Go ahead run on base. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. A 2-run double, and he is fly to center field. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. McLain off of first with 2 away. This one popped up. Ortiz moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Woo! Whoa!
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
To the right side, McLain. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 2, second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next for the Brewers, Brice Turang. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2.
Up.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22.
Yelich stepping into the box now.
Yelich.
Hey! Nope, that's off the plate.
And 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 6 innings behind us, all square at 2-2.
Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the word.
Top of inning number 7, Eugenio Suarez. Top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore. Just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Harrison departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Grant
Brewers,
Anderson taking over on the mound. Nathaniel Lowe the next to hit for the Reds.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 30, Will.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And there's a ball. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Up next in Cincinnati, the first baseman, Sal Stewart.
So up next, Sal Stewart.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. That one not close. Full count now. This to third, and that one handled. Whips it to first. That is the inning. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. Out to short, De La Cruz. The throw to first. And that's an out.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Luis Rengifo now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
On a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Brewers.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 1 for 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 2. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Sliced hard but foul. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1-2 now. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Whoa.
That one missed. On the ground.
No,
and it
that's
goes
foul, that's
just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
In the air, left side. Yelich has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman. This one in the air, center field. Friedl gets there. He's under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder,
Blake
number
Perkins
16.
up now for the Brewers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing it on the edge of the grass.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. The Reds trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 10.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Fouled off. He was late. Bunt attempt popped up, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Serpa.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Slice to right, and that's down, a base hit.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop.
So a man at first. Elly De La Cruz digs in now.
That's the ball.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Turang over to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next in Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. Out to short, Ortiz. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Up next in Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Now it's the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. And the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
You know, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now time called at the plate. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Christopher Morel, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. The Reds on top 4-2. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Bottom 9, Brice Turang steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal singing.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 49, Brock Wilkens.
If you replaced him, you'd need 3 players, a lucky rabbit's foot, and a small miracle.
And even then, you're probably still trailing in the 7th.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
Here comes the runner.
The throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
He's safe.
It's 4-3.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Late swing, fouled off. And the 0-1. Ripped to right. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey.
One out man at first. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
Out there to center. Friedl under it. And there's two down.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Luis.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Luis Rengifo.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one fouled off.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
They're down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Brewers with the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Popped up left side, Suarez. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Cause you're always on my mind.
again.